here I have Adobe Premiere, and what I did is I took After Effects and I edited the videos after compositing them into the timeline. So I had the two shots of Ruble, and there were two problems. First off, I didn't realize it because if you remember on the screen that I used the lunchbox with, there's all these numbers that come along the top and on the side and the bottom. So the frame that I'm using to see if I make bumps in the set has a lot of stuff covered on the sides. And I had bumped, I don't know how, but I guess maybe I maybe bumped the table or something, and these stairs actually moved and shifted halfway through the shot. So I used Adobe Photoshop and After Effects to take the first frame and erase everything but the stairs and then overlay them onto the set so you don't see that bump. So if I play this scene, you'll notice. So there's no bump, which is great. So that worked out fine. I'm not 100% happy with this shot, but I think it's so quick that the motion of Ruble waking up is going to be okay. It's just a quick motion, and then he sits up. And this is fine also. I think that the animation came out okay with Ruble standing up. But here's the problem with this shot, and this is what I had to fix next. If you notice the ropes in the back here, you see what happens with the green screen. When something isn't perfectly in focus, like these ropes were blurred, they tend to sort of disappear when you try to remove the green around them. And so what I need to try and do, I think, is I'm going to have to photograph some ropes and then overlay them on this shot, because the ropes are really integral, to the story. And I want to make sure that they're visible in this shot where Ruble is talking to the captain. Well, it's not this shot, but this shot, and then this shot. So this is going to look exactly the same as before, but Ruble's going to be speaking to the captain. So here's what it's going to look like.
We need more slack on the aft mizzen rope. We're losing speed. Remove the rope at once.
Yeah, right away, sir.
Alright, so I know that's the shot after this, but I know that the ropes aren't going to be visible. And, that's why when I framed this shot, I had the ropes behind him, so you can kind of get a preview of where he's headed in the next shot when he turns around and walks towards them. So since they've mostly disappeared, you can see it's thick and heavy, and then all of a sudden, it's really thin. I had to work on that today and try and clean this shot up, add some ropes in there, and see what happens. So that's well, it's taken a while, but I finished the fixing the shot, and here's what it looks like. Now the ropes stand out, and I also what I did was I added some Gaussian blur to the layer of these ropes. Basically the ropes are, I don't know if you can see this, but it's just a layer that's got, it's invisible behind it from Photoshop. So it's like I took the picture of the ropes. Let's see, rope images. So here's the ropes. My computer's a little slow. I should probably use that Cam Studio program for this, but basically I just took this picture of the ropes, and so they're nice and sharp. And then what I did is I opened that in Photoshop and removed everything but the ropes, and then made a layer that I could import into Adobe After Effects. So let me see if I can show you what it looks like with and without the ropes here. Let's see, so we have sky background, that's not it, or is it? Oh, this one is here, let's see. So, without the ropes and with the ropes. So, that's all there is to it. And I just I lined up. Let's see. Yeah, you can pull out the corners and line it up exactly, or move it around, you know, like this. So I just stuck it in place and then tested it out. So you just kind of go back and forth, make sure that everything lines up. I move it just like that a bit, and that's it. So, you know, it took me a long time to do, but I think that before those ropes were almost non-existent, and considering that the whole point of this shot is that he's going to untie these ropes, and then when he does so, things fall down. You know, so it's really important to have that. And also the little imperfections that might be in there from removing them and then adding new ones. I think that the eye of the viewer is going to be on Ruble's head, you know, as it moves up. And it's a really quick shot. It's only 4 seconds long. And so you're not really going to be focused on, I don't know if you can see close up, where the edge of the old ropes meets the new ones. I don't think that anyone's going to really notice those little details like that. So you don't want to get too carried away, you know, with your shots. You don't want to spend, you know, 5 hours on, you know, a detail that's this small and no one's going to notice. So anyway, I don't know, I might still work on Zombie Pirates some more tonight. I might set up the next shot. I have to do actually I had to break down the audio for the next shot, so I might do that next in Magpie, and maybe I'll film some of that just so you guys can see how that works. But I'm gonna take a break. I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that, you know, great stuff, right? So I'm gonna eat that and then get back to work. Alrighty, so the last thing I'm gonna do for today is break down the audio for Ruble's line. Now he's going to speak next. This is Magpie, the program, and I explained in one of my videos how to break audio down for free. So, you know, I brought this program a while back before that the new program existed. So just check out my YouTube channel and search, you know, look in there for how to do lip syncing 100% for free, and watch that. Magpie, it works exactly the same as in the other video, so I'm not really going to explain it. But here's what Ruble's going to say here.
Yeah, right away, sir.